December 8th of 1980 is known as the moment the Beatles officially ended, because on that day, at 40 years of age, John Lennon was murdered. Probably one of the most influential cases not related to politics ever. He was already one of the most famous humans in the world, but this elevated his fame to new levels. Everyone was talking about this. The fans were mourning, and a weird thing we tend to do when we're trying to wrap our head around the fact that someone passed away is watching other people's reaction to it, and when it came to John, people wanted to see the reaction of one person in particular. More than Yoko, more than George, more than Ringo, more than his own son, the entire planet wanted to see the reaction of one person and one person only, and that is Paul McCartney. Unfortunately, we tend to confuse celebrities for some actors in some rom-com movie in which the characters have the most dramatic and poetic reaction possible. People expected to see Paul sobbing, offering some beautiful speech in front of all the cameras, but that's not what happened. Not even close, actually.
Go now, yeah? Drag, isn't it? Okay, cheers. Bye-bye.
This reaction was heavily criticized by pretty much everybody, even other celebrities. People immediately theorized, hey, it looks like Paul never really cared for John at all. The fact that a year later you had many tributes by people like George Harrison, his wife Yoko, and other artists, and absolute radio silence by Paul didn't really help his case at all. It wasn't until 1982 that we would hear any tribute from Paul. Released in the Tug of War album, Here Today instantly made people do a 180 when it came to Paul, and for a very good reason. You see, a tribute often tries to highlight the best qualities of the person it's for. It tries to show the deep sadness left in the hearts of the people that were close to him, but Paul had a different approach. For the longest time after the breakup of the band, the media, the fans, legal teams, and in a way, even themselves framed each other as enemies. Paul himself said that it got to a point where he didn't really know if they were even friends at all. He started to question everything about his relationship with him. This conflict is mostly what led him to avoid making any comments about it. He first needed to know how he truly felt about the situation, and Here Today is nothing but him getting to that conclusion. Because the song is basically him trying to imagine how a conversation between the two would be like, how John would react to his words, but it was also an excuse for him to finally say to him, even if only in a song, that he loved him. Even today, whenever he performs a song, you can tell that he gets really emotional, so it's no wonder that he reacted the way he did as soon as he heard the news. I personally prefer the uplifting and celebratory tune of all those years ago, but the honesty of Here Today is also special in a different way, in a more human way. They definitely had their issues, and maybe their relationship never got to how it was in the 60s, but he definitely loved him, and this song is a testament of that love, as well as a beautiful piece.